Hi everyone, it's Jason here, Local Tech Experts, with another build for you. So today I have a i5 7th gen here. I've got that RGB RAM on there. If you watched the previous one, you'd know that I wasn't able to use that before, but this time I am. GTX1070ti Ti here. Power supply is a 600 watt Cooler Master non-modular white. 240 SSD, 2 terabyte hard drive in there, pack of fans. There's 7 of them on here. I'll go through the case in a second and you'll see why I've got so many. I've got a vertical mount that I didn't use in the last one. I think it's going to fit into this one, but yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. In terms of the case, it's an Inwin 303. I've built into the 101 before and filmed that, but managed to get this one second hand, see how it goes. I'll change the camera and do the normal case breakdown. I'll try and get through it quite quickly this time. So, alright, I'll catch you on the next shot. See ya. Alright, so here's the Inwin 303. It's a ATX case. As ATX cases go, it's probably a little bit on the larger side. As usual, I'll break it down. So the side panel comes off. It's got like a little button inside this handle here, which has some clips on the inside. And then it's just got some clips on the bottom. So it sort of just, there's no hinge, but it sort of hinges out. Put that to the side. So down the bottom here it has room for 3 120s. It can't take 140s down there, unfortunately. So I'm going to put 3 fans down there. It's got 2 2.5 SSD mounts here. And room for a 360 radiator in the top, or 3 120 fans. Unfortunately, there's no room for 140 fans. I mean, they could have done that, but looks like they chose not to. Nice hex design here. Moving around to the back, this one came with a small form factor bracket, but I don't think that's per usual. Yeah, pretty standard backside. Around the side, the other side, there's 2 thumb screws in the top. Then this hex mesh here. The same sort of thing. It's got sort of 2 clips in the bottom that sort of hinge in and out. Space for a single 3.5 here. It looks like there was another one here, but it's missing that. That's what you get when you buy second hand, you get missing parts. The PSU slot here, if you look around the back again, the actual screws are lined up so that the power supply is pulling air in from the inside of the case, which is not always great, but not much you can do. There's going to be an extra fan there anyway, pushing more air into it, so hopefully that doesn't heat up the power supply too much. On the front, we have 2 USB 3s, headphone microphone, 2 USB 2s, reset power. There is a SATA connection here, which I'm guessing does lighting here, lighting for the front here. It's on feet, not too much room in the bottom for the intake fans down the bottom here, but so I've sort of looked at this case already, and what I'm thinking is I'm going to put 3 intake fans at the bottom, 3 exhausts in the top and exhaust in the back. In terms of the fans in the bottom, what I'm going to try and do is have the 3 fans, but this vertical mount, I'm going to try and get it so it sort of rests on top of this fan. I'm hoping that that's going to be okay. It looks like it will. I'll double side tape that on there just for some extra stability, but I think that should be okay. I haven't seen it done before, but we'll see how it goes. Thankfully, this has all the I/O brackets here come out without any separators, so this is going to fit nicely there. It just depends on the stability of this this part here, if it's going to be stable enough to hold the graphics card on there. But I'll set the camera up, get to building. Hopefully this one goes pretty smoothly, but it's going to be a lot of RGB in this one, so it's going to be a bit of an eyesore. But some people like that. I was thinking sometime I should do a blackout build, similar to my actual system that I use is a blackout system. I know not everyone likes RGB, but yeah, I'll do a blackout at some point. Alright, thanks for watching, and keep tuned for the actual build itself. So this is what it looks like in the end, guys. I swapped out the 1660 Ti for a 1070 Ti. The 1660 was just puny, it looked ridiculous in there. I really wanted to like this case. I like the 101. This one's just sort of a bigger version, and sometimes sort of more is not better. There's so much free space in there. I think an all-in-one would be nice on this one, in the top there, 360 or something like that. Plenty of cable management in the back for power supply cables, up in the top behind those fans there. Everything else came together pretty nicely. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.